So, what's up guys, it's me smartful again, and I came up with another theory, but it's about Danny's World now. So let me just say it out straight. I like Danny's World. I played it for the 2 last weeks. So I decided to come up with a theory that Danny's World is related to Hello Neighbor and other medias like Baldi and Fnaf. So let's get started. So guys, I had a theory that Danny's World is related to Hello Neighbor. If you think about it, when we join the game, we are at some station, and you know what other game has a station? Exit 8. So, just like in Exit 8, everything keeps repeating, and it has anomalies, and so do events, just like the floors in Danny's World. But that's not it. As we know, at the end of Exit 8, we go up the stairs, and where else do we go up the stairs? In Hello Neighbor. In the part like when he buried us. In the game, we go up the stairs to get out. But no, that's not it. I have another scary part of my theories, and let's get into it. So, we have Roger from Danny's World, right? He's a magnifying glass, and those relate to detective, and he has a detective skin. And one of the detectives, like popular ones, is Sherlock Holmes. So, could this possibly mean that Sherlock Holmes somehow ended up in Danny's World in his afterlife? And what if every other toon in the game was also at some point a real person in real life, but ended up in this purgatory? Just like Finn was probably a dude who was getting his face put into the toilet, so he suffocated and became a fishbowl there. Or Shrimpo, who was bullied from Baldi's basics. So does this mean Danny's World is also related to Baldi's basics? So, knowing that, we know that Baldi is bald, right? And one of the toon handlers doesn't have hair. So it means he's one of the main people in Danny's World who was never talked about? As we know, Baldi knows math pretty well. And math is pretty much used mainly in coding. Which toon requires coding, you may ask? V. And V is green. It makes sense that Baldi is green too, because Baldi is a V handler, which is also green. So maybe, originally, Baldi kept working as a teacher until someone reported him killing his students to the police, and he was forced to run and decided to work as a guardian you as a toon handler, just to hide from the police. But I'm not really sure about that. But I also have another theory, like the other version of this theory. That theory is, what if Garden U itself was a Baldi's Basics schoolhouse, and when playing Baldi's Basics, we never got to see the school, the whole school. And Garden U might be a bigger part of it, sort of a mega complex if you ask me. But you know what other game takes place in a mega complex? That's right, it's Fnaf 9. And that kind of makes more sense than the last version, because twists can always return no matter what if you met them before or not. Just like animatronics in Fnaf. But as we know, Baldi and some characters in Fnaf has something in common. They both took souls of children, and we know that Garden View is a place for children. So could this mean Garden View is something also made to kill children, and those normal toons are the way to lure children and kill them, to take their souls? But why then we see it in the game happening from time to time over and over again? And also, some of the toons dialogues make it clear they understand what's going on, which means that they have awareness, which proved my other theory of the toons being someone dead from real life, as if their soul transferred to a newer body. But maybe my theory could use some improvements, like what if the toons didn't have the souls of some random dead people? What if they had a soul of dead children that the whole game represents, but that by them dying and over again? But where do kids go after dying? To hell? Could this mean the Garden is the hell, and that Baldi's Basics, Danny's World, and Fnaf take place in one singular universe? Think about it for yourself, because I'm done with this video. Bye.